The Little Rock curfew went into effect just a few minutes ago after 7 nights of protest at the state capitol. It appears that things seem to be slowing down. Rochelle Turner has more tonight. She's live outside of the Capitol with some of the protests, and things do look a little different tonight. Rochelle.
That's exactly right, Bob and Ashley. Good afternoon to you. It's completely different, a full 360. I know it's hard to take a look right now because it's raining, but no one's at the Capitol. I just stepped out there just a few minutes ago. It's peaceful. We did see a few law enforcement agencies drive by a couple of minutes ago, but other than that, I'm not sure if the rain has a factor that's playing into this, but it's peaceful for tonight. And that's how many protesters and organizers want this event to be moving forward. They want things to remain peaceful. They say that you can simply get your message out without having to be violent. Now today we also were at the meeting when the governor spoke to several protesters. The meeting was supposed to be an hour, but it lasted almost 2 hours, and some of those protest organizers from all over the state, they said that today's meeting with the governor was very intense and emotional, and it's been really hard for them the past 6 days. They said they've made a lot of strides to move in the right direction, but they've also received death threats from different groups and harassed by several law enforcement agencies and the DEA. They say even though they feel like they're doing the right thing, they still feel like they're being reprimanded. And today it was about 20 of them who met with the governor, and they said they want the governor moving forward. They want him to have meetings with all of them, not just a handful of them, but all of them. And they want him to see things from their perspective and how they actually feel. The governor did kind of talk about that today. He says that he understands their frustration and why they're so angry and mad. He also talked about the protests and how they were handled here in the last few weeks. If you guys didn't know, we were tear gas Monday, and it was different. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It was different. But they want the governor to address some of those concerns that they had, and they do want to meet with the governor again. They're hopeful that they can meet with him again. But we did talk to that group today after we met with them. I want you to take a listen to what they had to say, and then we also have reaction from the governor.
Wanted him to, if you want to help bridge the gap, you need to be with us, and we need to be with you. You can't do it with just two, because we're all different. We all have different backgrounds, and our city is very diverse, which is amazing and beautiful. It's a melting pot, and in order for us to bridge that gap culturally, he needs to be with us all the time.
He needs to be with us, and that was like one of the biggest things that we asked of him is just take your politics out of this for a second. Step back, take your politics out of this for a second. You speak with your heart, be human, and he couldn't even do that.
I hope that we can take some action in the future in terms of looking more closely at how we can enhance the professionalism, that we can enhance the training and accountability, racial sensitivity of our law enforcement, and make sure that's reviewed not just by those in law enforcement, but also by community leaders. And so I think there's more work to be done there.
And that was the governor speaking. That was him talking about steps moving forward with protesters and organizations, saying that they want to improve the criminal justice system, training of police, and police accountability. And again, the governor plans to meet with these organizers again, and this group says they want it to be something that everybody gets to see, that everybody gets to hear. They just don't want it to be behind closed door. We are working to get that raw interview with those protesters, those peaceful protesters, up on our website. We'll be sure to let you know when we have that information up there. For now, reporting live at the state capitol, I'm Rochelle Turner. Back to you.